All right, let's get going.
State of Michigan, 36th District Court is now in session with the Honorable Judge Perkins presiding. While court is in session, there will be no smoking, eating, drinking, sleeping, and/or laying down. I would ask that if you have on any hats or hoodies, that you please remove them unless due to religious purposes. Thank you, everyone. Good morning to Judge. Good morning to everyone.
So I have an appointment.
You do. Okay, good morning, everyone. Hope everyone had a good weekend. We're gonna try to get you out as fast and efficiently as possible. And we're gonna try to get you out in the order that you came in. That may not happen like that. But we'll definitely try to get you out as fast and efficiently as possible. You ready? Okay, so let me start with Mr. Lovely. Mr. Lovely, your matter will not start until we get an officer here. The officer's not scheduled to be here until 9 o'clock. And we'll give the officer a half-hour grace period till 9:30. If the officer does not show by 9:30, we'll get you out of here. If the officer does show within that time or before, we will get you offer, get you in the breakout room to speak with an attorney, and then you'll be able to figure out how you want to proceed, all right?
Okay.
All right. Ms. Villarreal, good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Can you?
Apparently, I messed up. I mean.
Can you state your name for the record and your qualifications, please?
Yes, sir. Evelyn Villarreal, State Certified Court Interpreter, number C3822.
Can you raise your right hand, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm that you will truly, accurately, and impartially interpret in the manner now before the court, not divulge confidential communications, so help you God?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
And do you swear or affirm that to the best of your ability, you will interpret from English to Spanish and Spanish to English?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Very well. This is the city of Detroit versus Juan, Manuel, Lamar, Lopez, case number SP 1603288, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 1603291. Appearance for the record, please.
Llamamos el caso de la ciudad de Detroit versus Juan Manuel Amortowil Lopez, número de caso SP1603291 y SP1603298. Que todos digan sus nombres para que consten en el acta, por favor.
Elwood S. Berry Jr., on behalf of the defendant, please state your full name, Mr. Lopez.
Soy Elwood S. Berry representando al acusado. Señor López, usted por favor diga su nombre completo.
Soy Juan Manuel Amortegui López.
I am Juan Manuel Amortegui Lopez.
Good morning to you, sir. Today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. Your offer is going to be pleading to failure to display a $240 fine. It will abstract from the Secretary of State, however, won't carry complaints, and the other matters will be dismissed. You have an absolute right to a trial.
Así que, señor, este es el día y es la hora que hemos fijado para tener la consulta previa al juicio. La para usted de resolución de parte de la Fiscalía es que se declare culpable el cargo modificado de falta de haber mostrado una licencia. Esto no se reporta a la Secretaría del Estado y no conlleva puntos. Sépase que usted tiene un derecho absoluto de tener un juicio si usted quiere pelear los cargos.
I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Mr. Barry, have a conversation with him, let us know what you wanna do when you come out, all right?
Señor, lo vamos a pasar a una sala privada de consulta para que hable con su abogado defensor. Acepte la invitación cuando usted la vea en su pantalla. Le dice join o unirse.
Ok.
Okay.
Ms. Goins, you're in the same holding pattern as, Mr. Lovely, okay? This is the city of Detroit versus Tyreek Glasper, case
Yes,
number
sir.
SP 1590287, counts 1 and counts 2, appearing for the record, please.
Yes, sir, I'm here, sir.
Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning to the staff. May it please this honorable court, Shakira Harris, P72832, on behalf of defendant Glasper. Please state your name.
I'm Tyreek Glasper.
Lasker, I apologize.
All right, good morning to you. Today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. Mr. Lasker, your offer as it stands right now.
Sir, I goes district court last 2 times, and I bring my insurance paper and then receipt of like the bulb, the bulb, I fixed it. I gave them receipt and then the insurance paper of my car.
Do you have that? You sent that to the court? Can you find that information?
What did he say he did?
He sent to the court the insurance paper and the receipt that he fixed the brake light or whatever was out.
Do you know what date he sent it?
Do you know what date you did that, sir?
I came last week, and I think Tuesday maybe. I bring them and then they added the insurance paper.
Okay. I have it in the file. I'm going to dismiss your cases for providing valid documentation. Have a very good day, sir. Best of luck to you.
So, sir, I don't need to pay or anything like that, sir?
No, you don't.
Okay, sir.
Have a great day.
Thank you, sir.
Beautiful. Bye. Ms. Barbo, Mrs. Barbosa. Yeah. Well, she knows what I'm doing. This is the city of Detroit versus Charon Georges, case number SP 149-57281. Appearance for the record, please.
Shakira Harris, on behalf of the defendant, please state your name for the record.
Charon Georges.
All right, good morning to you, sir. Today is the date and time set for a pretrial. The offer, Mr. Georges, as it stands now, is drag racing. That's a 4-point offense, $240 fine. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Miss Harris, have a conversation with her. Let us know what you want to do when you come out, all right?
Okay.
Join the room. Mr. Ogletree, are you there?
I'm here, Your Honor.
All right, good morning to you. This is the
Morning.
city of Detroit versus Timothy Lee Milton Guthrie. Case numbers.
Okay, cool, that's fine.
SP 1548687, counts 1 and counts 2.
Okay.
Appearance for the record, please.
Aaron Ogletree, Timothy Guthrie.
Mr. Guthrie, good morning to you. State your name for the record, please. Oh, this is breakout. Mr. Guthrie, can you state your name for the record, please? Mr. Guthrie.
He said he's there.
I see him. He's got to unmute himself. You have to unmute yourself. I'm sending you the prompt, sir.
Are you talking about Lucas?
No. Guthrie.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize.
All right, he got to get his device together, Mr. Ogletree.
Okay.
As for purposes of the matter today, I'm going to get the offer. He has all these other cases that have gone into default. The driving in unsafe manner went into default 7/23.
Yeah.
Other matters went into default.
I'm aware of all those.
6/27.
Yeah. It was a couple of things that happened. When I was there in person last time, not in July, but before, I said I was going to file a motion to suppress. And I just wanted to, Prosecutor Mason sent an email response to my motion to suppress, saying that they would be dismissed without prejudice. I can forward the email. That was June 25th. So I don't know if the people still, prosecutor stands by that dismissal communication, but that was supposed to be for July 23rd. And that was in regards to the misdemeanor tickets ending 871, 872. And then ended 871.
871, 872, you say you filed a motion to suppress?
Yes. I said, I told the court that I was going to file a motion to suppress. I did email it to Prosecutor Mason. I also went in person and filed it. But I do see that when I look at the register of actions, it doesn't show that I did. But I did get a timestamp copy that I can forward to the court.
And what was going on with that motion to suppress?
Prosecutor Mason, in response to it, sent me an email on June 25th. I can forward it to the court on June 25th, saying that after speaking to the officer that in the video that they would be dismissing those 3 cases without prejudice.
There's Prosecutor Mason.
And then in regards to he didn't show up at the last court date, I didn't know until later on, but it's my understanding he was incarcerated due to a tether violation out of Madison Heights.
All right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Prosecutor Mason, and I think we have her in here, but Prosecutor Bowman is gonna be in our courtroom moving forward, I suppose, and I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with them and see what you can work out, and then let us know. In the meantime, you have to contact Mr. Guthrie and tell him to unmute his device.
Unknown call.
Get that correctly. So I'm going to put you in a breakout room, pass the matter, and see if you can work this thing out.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Berry, have you finished speaking with your client?
So he was like, I'm in a breakout room.
I have, Your Honor. We're ready.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Lopez. Mr. Lopez, I've given you an opportunity to speak with counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Vamos a volver en el acta con el caso del señor López. Señor López, le di la oportunidad de hablar con su abogado defensor en una sala privada de consulta. Dígame, abogado, ¿qué quiere hacer su cliente?
Your Honor, we seek a bench trial date.
Su señoría, le queremos pedir a la corte que nos dé la fecha para un juicio con juez sin jurado.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Lopez?
¿Es eso lo que usted quiere hacer, señor López?
Sí.
Yes.
I'm marking the file, need a Spanish interpreter for that bench trial date on November the 18th, 2024 at 9 a.m. If you don't have any further questions, Mr. Lopez, you have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
Así que voy a marcar en su expediente que usted necesita tener un intérprete de español ese día. La fecha para que usted regrese va a ser el 18 de noviembre del 2024 a las 9 de la mañana. Si usted no tiene alguna otra pregunta, le deseo buen día y lo mejor de la suerte.
Gracias.
Okay, thank you.
Good.
Que pase buen día.
Bye.
Bye.
Mr. Berry, this is the city of Detroit versus Manuel Garcia Martinez. Case number SP 1573323. Counts 1 and counts 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Y llamamos entonces el caso de Manuel Antonio García Martínez, números de caso SP 157-33231 y 3. Todos digan sus nombres para que consten en el acta, por favor.
Elwood S. Berry, Jr., on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Garcia Martinez.
Soy Elwood S. Berry, representando al acusado. Usted diga su nombre completo, señor García Martínez.
Manuel Antonio García Martínez.
Manuel Antonio García Martinez.
Okay, good morning to you, sir. Today is the date and time set for a pretrial. Your offer is going to be to 3-month delayed sentence.
Entonces, señor, buenos días. Usted, este es el día y esta es la hora para tener la consulta previa al juicio. La oferta de resolución que tenemos para usted es, si se declara culpable, la sentencia se aplaza por 3 meses.
That'll be a 2-point offense, a $240 fine. And if you don't get in any trouble like this again, in the 3 months, we'll dismiss the case.
Entonces, le cuestaría 2 puntos en su licencia de conducir. La multa sería $240. Pero si usted no vuelve a tener algún lío legal en 3 meses, este caso quedaría desestimado cuando lleguen los 3 meses.
But keep in mind, just because the case is dismissed, that will still be the points on your license.
Sépase que aunque en 3 meses desestimamos el caso, los puntos aún permanecen en su expediente de conducir.
You have an absolute right to a trial. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room to speak with Mr. Berry. Let us know what you want to do when you come out.
Usted tiene un derecho absoluto de tener un juicio. Lo voy a pasar a una sala privada de consulta para que hable con el señor Berry cuando regrese. Déjenos saber qué a usted le gustaría hacer.
Join the room, please.
Pase ahora, acepte la invitación para pasar a la sala privada. Va a decir join o unirse. Acepte cuando la vea en su pantalla.
Okay, Ms. Harris, let's pass that matter. Ms. Harris, Mr. Bowman or Ms. Mason, can you join breakout room 4 and speak to Mr. Ogletree? Mr. Zozo, good morning to you. Mr. Basil Johnson, good morning to you. Do either of you need to speak with the lawyer? City attorney.
I do, yes, Your Honor, please. Actually, I'm looking at I have a state case, Judge.
They're handling the states as well.
All right, then I need to talk to the city attorney. Thank you.
Your Honor, Victor Bowman, I'm waiting for Counsel Ogletree to return back to breakout room 4. We're trying to.
He's in there now.
Okay, thank you, sir.
All right. Now, Mr. Georges, you're waiting on Attorney Robinson, correct?
Yes.
All right, we'll pass your matter and wait on Attorney Robinson. Ms. Goins, I misspoke. You had a formal hearing set, but you missed that date. So now we'll call the case, the City of Detroit versus Shakira Goins, case number SP 1572070, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Shakira Goins, I was here. Something was going on with the Zoom.
Ms. Harris, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Sherica Harris on behalf of Ms. Goins.
Right. Today is the date and time set for arraignment on the bench. Warrant, go ahead, Counselor.
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
Enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We'll give your client a $0 bond. We only have the one case up now. She indicates to the board that something was going on with the Zoom and that she was here. I do not have that. I don't believe I have that notated in the file. So I'm going to put you in a breakout room, speak to Ms. Harris. The offer as it stands right now is to pleading just to the failure to display, $240 fine. Do you have a valid driver's license?
Yes.
Run a driver's license, please.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How you doing? I'm an attorney.
I'll wait. I always say Ms. Goins, that might not be working. Class gets printed on. So you can put that down.
I just got the case.
I'm gonna check with the source. All right.
Can you let me know?
All right. In the meantime, Ms. Harris, she had a failure to stop for a school bus while red flashing lights and a no valid registration certificate. Those 2 tickets are in default. You speak with the city about those tickets. We're gonna run her driver's license. And I'm gonna put you in a breakout room, Ms. Owens, and you can wait on Ms. Harris, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay. We'll pass the matter. Okay, Mr. Vassal Johnson. Mr. Interpreter.
Yes, Your Honor.
Good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Who is your client?
I'm here on the Gojcaj case, Gojcaj. I don't see anyone here. I mean, I don't really know.
All right, they have until 9 o'clock their appearance time is, so you can either wait around or come back at 9, or it is 9. I'm gonna give them some time to show, so.
Okay, so long as I'm at the right place. Thank you, Your Honor.
You are.
Thank you.
What is the correct pronunciation of your name too, please?
Agim.
Again?
Yes, Your Honor.
And the last name?
Perovic.
Perovic. All right. Again, Perovic. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. We need attorneys. Let me see who this is. Good morning to you on the telephone. At 313-808-3520. What's your name, please? Good morning to you on the telephone at 313-808-3520.
That's me.
What's your name? Good morning to you.
First name is Charles. Last name is Lyons. That's Lyons.
All right. Good morning to you, Mr. Lyons.
Judge, this is Paul Zozel. I'm in the wrong courtroom. I'm gonna duck out.
All right, have a great one. Be good.
Sorry to bother you. Thank you.
No problem. I need
Hello.
Good morning. I need Sarah Robinson and I need DiMaggio. Good morning on the TCL for the T432W device. What is your name, please? TCL, the gentleman down in the bottom on the with the black or dark color button down shirt.
Michael Latimore.
Michael Latimore. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning on the telephone at 313-687.
That's me.
2357. What is your name, please? Good morning to you.
Oh, that's me again. I didn't know if I was doing the right thing.
All right, I'm gonna put that out. I'm gonna put that on. I'm gonna remove you on that.
Okay, so I just hang that.
You're good. Just sit tight. Good morning on the Zoom, join Zoom hearing. What is your name, please?
Good morning.
Join Zoom hearing. What is your name? You had started to speak before the other person.
Oh,
You have
Anthony LaValley.
No, you have the chain on with the sleeveless shirt. Gentleman with the chain on with the sleeveless shirt.
Good morning.
Morning.
No picky, no, ¿tú picky Spanish?
Necesito interpreter. We'll get an interpreter. ¿Cómo te llamas? Mr. Earl is there. ¿Cómo te llamas?
John Garcia.
John Garcia.
John Garcia.
John Garcia.
Give me a phone.
You got another one, Ms. Villarreal?
Yes, I had been told that there might be a third one, Your Honor.
Okay, all right, are we ready? Let's go back on the record with Mr. Garcia Martinez. Mr. Garcia Martinez, I've given you an opportunity to speak with counsel in the breakout room. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Vamos a volver ahora en el acta con el caso del señor García Martínez. Señor García Martínez, le di la oportunidad de hablar con su abogado defensor en una sala privada de consulta. Dígame, abogado, ¿qué quiere hacer su cliente?
Your Honor, my client seeks a trial and the appointment of counsel.
Su señoría, mi cliente quiere tener un juicio y quiere que le nombren un abogado para ese juicio.
All right, is that what you want to do, Mr. Garcia?
¿Y eso es todo lo que usted quiere hacer, señor García?
Hola, ¿cómo estás? Pero es que lo que pasa es que yo tengo es una audiencia para
No, he's not. We're not talking to the right Garcia.
Señor García, señor John García, no le estamos hablando a usted, le estamos hablando al señor García Martínez.
Okay.
Okay, gracias. Mr. Garcia, we were not addressing you. We were addressing Mr. Garcia Martinez.
Very well. Is that what you want to do, Mr. Garcia Martinez?
¿Y eso es lo que usted quiere hacer, señor García Martínez?
Sí.
Yes.
Hey, I need a good phone number from you, sir.
Necesito que usted me dé un buen número de teléfono para usted, señor.
Es 313-633-4207.
313-633-4207.
Sí.
Your Honor, 313-633-4207.
I have a file marked need Spanish interpreter and need appointed attorney. I have a phone number at 313-633-4207.
Así que, señor, yo he marcado aquí en su expediente que usted necesita tener un intérprete de español para el día que usted regrese para su juicio y que necesita que la corte le nombren un abogado defensor para ese día. El número de teléfono que tenemos para usted es este, 313-633-4207.
Sí, el domicilio podría, es que me cambié de domicilio, tengo uno nuevo, no sé si lo pudiera cambiar.
I want to let the court know that I have a new address. I would like to change it. May I let the court know now what it is?
Sí.
Yes.
Oh, es 5539 Shopping Street.
5533 de la calle Chopin?
No, 5539 Shopping Street.
Okay. And the new address is 5539 Chopin Street.
Okay.
Bien.
Is that same zip code 48210?
Y es el mismo código postal 48210.
Sí.
Yes.
All right, I'm setting a pre-trial date for October the 7th, 2024. That pre-trial date is just to make sure that you got that appointed to council, and we'll set a trial date on the next court date, all right?
Muy bien, así que he fijado ya la fecha para que usted regrese. La fecha es el 7 de octubre. Va a ser otra consulta previa al juicio. Es para que nosotros nos aseguremos que ya se ha nombrado un abogado defensor para usted. Y para esa fecha le damos su próxima fecha que va a ser para el juicio. ¿Está bien?
Está bien. ¿A qué hora sería, perdón?
That's fine. And may I ask what time that would be? Excuse me, what time would that be?
8:30.
A las 8:30 de la mañana.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, have a great day, sir. Best of luck to you.
Que tenga un día muy bueno, señor, y muchísima suerte le deseamos.
Igualmente, muchas gracias.
Same to you. Thank you very much.
This is the city of Detroit versus John E. Garcia, case number SP 1605266, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Llamamos el caso de John E. Garcia, número de caso SP 1605266, cargos 1 y 2. Que todos digan sus nombres para que consten en el acta, por favor.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, sir.
Soy Elwood S. Berry, representando al acusado. Señor, usted diga su nombre completo, por favor.
John Edward García.
John Edward Garcia.
Today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. It has here, I think they mixed it up. They thought that Garcia, they didn't look close enough. There's two different Garcias. The offer is going to be pleading to the amended count of improper plate, $240 fine with dismissal upon payment. That does not abstract to the Secretary of State, therefore it doesn't carry any points, and you have an absolute right to a trial.
Así que veo aquí que quizás la corte estaba confundida porque tuvimos dos casos de García, pero ya sé cuál es la oferta que le ofrece la Fiscalía para usted. Es modificado el cargo a que llevaba las placas incorrectas. Si es que usted se declara culpable de ese cargo, le pedimos $240 de multa. Esto se va a revelar a la Secretaría del Estado. Por esa razón no conlleva puntos en su expediente de conducir, pero sépase que usted tiene un derecho de tener un juicio si quiere pelear los cargos.
Your Honor, does that offer appear on he appeared in two places on the committee?
Oh, he's only in one place, but if you look at it on the docket, it's right under the other Garcia that we just spoke to. And I think the city got it confused.
Y su señoría, ¿dónde es que usted ve eso? Si usted revisa, señor abogado, usted lo va a ver en la lista de causas. Está bajo el otro acusado, el nombre del otro acusado, también de nombre García.
So could I have the offer again?
Así que me puede repetir la oferta.
Failure to display, improper plate, $240 fine. Dismiss upon payment, absolute right to a trial.
Si se reduce el cargo a placas incorrectas, multa de $240. Okay. No se le reporta a la Secretaría del Estado, tiene derecho de tener un juicio.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Gracias, su señoría.
Breakout room, Mr. Garcia, speak with Mr. Berry, please.
Señor García, acepte la invitación cuando la vea en su pantalla para pasar a una sala privada de consulta para hablar con el señor Berry. Va a decir unirse o join en su pantalla.
He's in there.
Thank you, Your Honor.
It's past the matter, Ms. Harris.
But Ariel Johnson, I would stop my video if I were you. And Your Honor, with regards to Ms. Goins, the one matter says—
What's Ariel Johnson doing?
It was we could see the cigarette and the smoke. So I was just telling them to stop the video. It was in your hand. I saw it in your hand. It's all
Are you
good.
trying to fly already? He's trying to fly. He's,
So
that's not Ariel Johnson. That is,
Glenn Lucas.
Glenn Lucas.
just a question on Ms. Goins. The one matter for failing to stop for a school bus reflects paid, but it reflects set aside. We're just trying to figure out, was that payment set aside?
I don't know, let's see. Yeah, it was set aside. All right.
Okay. Do we know does that mean the money is just still held there until?
Well, the money is paid. You probably, I don't know what's gonna happen with the money. It's hard getting that money back, but let's get some resolution. She indicated that she she was in court that day, but didn't but got disconnected or something. I don't have any record of that. I usually try to write those down, but that's it.
Thank you.
All right.
Mr. Bowman, can I speak with you in room 4 about this one?
Yes, you may.
Mr. DiMaggio, your client, Mr. Lovely, is here. Have you ever spoken with Mr. Lovely?
Oh, of course, Judge. We're set for a trial. I just wondered if the officers appeared.
One of the officers has appeared, Your Honor. Yes.
All right. So yeah, the officer is here, and we'll put you in the breakout room, Mr. DiMaggio, with Mr. DiMaggio, with the attorneys. All right. And you can.
Thank you.
Hey, Officer Blanding. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Thank you. Is Ryan Green here? Is Juan Thomas Lee here? We're waiting on a lawyer.
Mr. Gojcaj is here now, Your Honor. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I see. We're gonna get you guys out of here soon.
Thank you.
Why don't we do this? Why don't we put your, Mr. Interpreter, state your name for the record and your qualifications, please.
Yes, Agim, A-G-I-M, Perovic, P-E-R-O-V-I-C.
All right, Mr. Pro, can you raise your right hand, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm that you will truly, accurately, and impartially interpret in the manner now before the court and not divulge confidential communication, so help you God?
So help me God.
And do you swear or affirm that to the best of your ability, you will interpret from Arabic to English and English to Arabic?
Albanian, Your Honor. So help me God.
Albanian, sorry, Albanian to English and English to Albanian.
So help me God.
Thank you. All right. Can I get that file, Anthony LaValley, please? Are we ready, Mr. Berry?
Ready, Your Honor.
What's the client gonna do?
He seeks the bench trial date, Your Honor.
The interpreter says I couldn't hear. My apologies. Can you repeat that, Mr. Berry?
No, it's not.
Oh, I'm sorry.
They can't get out the room?
That would be strange.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Garcia. Mr. Garcia, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Vemos el acta con el caso del señor García. Señor García, le di la oportunidad de hablar con su abogado defensor en una sala privada de consulta. Dígame, abogado, ¿qué quiere hacer su cliente?
We seek a bench trial date, Your Honor.
Nosotros queremos pedirle a la corte una fecha para tener un juicio, su señoría.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Garcia?
¿Y eso es lo que usted quiere hacer, señor García?
Sí, claro que sí.
Yes, of course.
Okay, Mr. Garcia, next time you come to court, I need you with either a button-down shirt on or something covering your sleeves up, your arms up.
Señor García, la próxima vez que usted comparezca en la corte, necesito que usted tenga una camisa apropiada, adecuada, con los brazos tapados.
Ah, ok, qué pena. Sí, okay.
Come into the camera, sir, so I can see you while we're talking.
Y necesito verle la cara mientras estemos hablando. Muéstremela. Okay.
All right, so I'm going to set a trial date for November the 18th, 2024 at 9 a.m. And I have the file marked needs Spanish interpreter. If you don't have any further questions, have a very good day and best of luck to you.
Muy bien, señora, así que he fijado ya la fecha para que usted tenga su juicio. Regrese, por favor, el 18 de noviembre del 2024 a las 9 de la mañana. Aquí he marcado en su expediente que usted necesita un intérprete de español para ese día. Si usted no tiene alguna otra pregunta, le deseo muy buen día y lo mejor de la suerte.
18 de noviembre a las 9.
So, what date in November at 9?
November 18th at 9 a.m.
El 18 de noviembre a las 9 de la mañana.
Okay.
Okay.
Have a good day, sir.
Tenga usted muy buen día, señor.
Igual que esté muy bien, Dios lo bendiga.
Same to you and may God bless you.
Thank you.
Gracias. Y a usted también.
Amén.
Judge, could I be in a breakout room with Mr. Lovely?
Let's call the city of Detroit versus Nua Gojcaj, case number V503-57523. Appearance for the record, please.
Thrasim numrin e zotit Nua Gojcaj me numrin të çështjes së CV-on. Ju lutem për paraqitjet për regjistër.
Më falni.
Come again.
Mr. Berry, can you put your appearance on the record for Mr. Gojcaj?
Do t'i bëri paraqitjen për Gojcaj.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Gojcaj.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. Na tregoni emrin e plot, ju lutem zoti Gojcaj.
Nua Gojcaj.
Nua Gojcaj.
All right, Investigator Powell, good morning to you. Can you state your name for the record and your appearance, please?
Good morning, Investigator Walter Powell, licensing and permits, badge number 890, on behalf of licensing and permits for the city.
Paraqitet edhe përfaqësuesi Paul, I cili punon për qytetin me leje nga gjykatësi.
All right, today is the date and time set for a trial. The offer as it stands right now.
Sot është dita e caktuar për proces verbalin, por oferta siç është e caktuar deri më tash.
3-month delayed sentence, $240 fine. I'm going to put you in a breakout room. He's showing that he has what it appears to be a valid certificate or something.
Ekziston pra oferta për gjobin $250 dhe dënimin e shtyrë për 3 muaj, por si duket e ka në dorë një certifikat, do t'ju vej në dhomë të posaçme me avokatin për të biseduar.
Okay.
Okay.
Speak to Mr. Berry in a breakout room and we'll see if we can get some resolution to this.
Flisni me zotin Berry në dhomën tjetër dhe do të shohim ta përfundojmë këtë çështje.
Okay.
Okay.
Your Honor, may Interpreter Villarreal be released?
You may. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a blessed day.
All right, let's pass the matter. All right, we ready on Ms. Goins?
We would need to know if her license is valid, Your Honor.
Her license is valid.
I believe we are ready.
Let's go back on the record with Ms. Goins. Ms. Goins, I'll give you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's going on with these cases?
Your Honor, it's my understanding that due to the fact that she does have a valid license, the failing to stop for a school bus would be amended to a limited access 1 to 5 over. Ms. Goins, it's your decision as to whether or not you want to accept that offer or if you want to set for a formal hearing.
I take responsibility for it.
So you will take responsibility, you will accept responsibility?
Yes.
Somebody had called.
Stipulate to the face of the ticket as an active factual basis for that responsible plea. Behalf of your client, counsel?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
What's gonna go on with the no valid registration?
Your Honor, I believe the plea would resolve those. Is that correct, Mr. Bowman? That would be dismissed? You're muted.
That is correct, Your Honor. That is correct, counsel.
All right, now we're gonna, find a responsible for the amended count of limited access 1 to 5. That's only $125 fine. So I guess I don't know how they're gonna do that about the money. So, I mean, theoretically, you should get the balance of that back, but I just don't know how that's gonna work. Ms. Mathis, will they refund it?
No.
She paid $295. I set the default aside, and they settled on $125. So there's $175 basically that she's overpaid
Because y'all guys are men.
because they amended. It's not that old. No.
We can say
Refund balance. All right, are you still on this Emerald Springs address, ma'am?
Yes.
All right, I marked the file to refund the balance. You're all set. It's gonna take probably months for it to do it, so keep an eye out for it, all right?
Okay.
All right, if there's nothing further, have a good day. Best of luck to you.
Okay. You too.
Thank you. Is this, let's call the city of Detroit versus Anthony Nicholas LaValley, case number SP 126-64111. Appearance for the record, please. Ms. Harris.
Sherika Harris, on behalf of Mr. LaValley, please state your name for the record.
Anthony Nicholas LaValley.
Good morning to you, sir. Today is the date and time set for a trial. I do have Officer Clank.
Morning, Your Honor. Officer Clanky, badge 3679.
Good morning to you, officer. Is that Detroit Police Department?
Yes, sir.
Today is the date and time set for a trial. Let me read you the offer as it stands right now. That's a 3-month delayed sentence on a driving while license revoked. I do not know how that's going to work, but I do know that if you plead to that, if there's any associated with it, and I'll try to find that out right now. But if there's any points associated with it, even if the case does get dismissed, that will not negate the points. The points will stay. $3,200. Two-point offense, it will abstract. 3-month delay means that you will you don't get in any trouble like this in 3 months, we'll dismiss the case, but keep in mind, the points will still remain on your record. You have an absolute right to a trial. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Ms. Harris and have a conversation with her, all right?
All right.
Join the room, please. Mr. Berry, are you ready on Mr. Gojcaj?
Yes, Your Honor, ready.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Gojcaj. Mr. Gojcaj, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor.
Kthehemi në regjistër për zotin Gojcaj, kemi biseduar me klientin, çka dëshiron të bëjë klienti juaj, zoti Beri?
Your Honor, my client has shown me the license that he has, a food establishment license issued by the city of Detroit and currently valid, not set to expire until 5/31/2025.
Gjykatës klienti më ka kallëzuar licencën për të operuar, e cila është valide dhe nuk do të skadojë deri me 5/31/2025.
Have you talked it over with the city?
I have not.
Bisedu me qytetin? Jo, se kam biseduar.
Please go in the breakout room and talk it over with the city.
All
Shko
right.
në dhomë dhe biseduaj me qytetin.
Investigator Powell, do you need to speak with the city as well? All right, is that Randy, let's pass the matter. Is that Randy Gardner, Randy G. the third?
Yes, Your Honor.
That Randy Cortez Gardner?
The third, yes, Your Honor.
Are you ready, Mr. Ogletree?
Morning.
Morning. Ready, Mr. Berry?
Ready, Your Honor.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Gojcaj. What's the resolution, Mr. Berry?
Gojcaj.
Your Honor, the city anticipates my motion for dismissal based on the document Mr. Go just showed me.
Gjykatës qyteti parashikon që të pranohet lutja ime për shlyerje sipas dokumentit që ka treguar zoti Gojcaj. Thank you.
You said the city anticipates your motion?
Yes, Your Honor. He urged me to enter the motion.
E parashikot, po, me ka thënë që ta hyej lutjen.
Your Honor, Victor Bowman, as an officer of the court, Mr. Berry has shown me a valid documents and therefore this case should be dismissed.
Zoti gjykatës Victor Bowman, si përfaqësues i gjykatës, me ka treguar dokumentin e saktë nga Gojcaj dhe do të shlyhet ky çështje. Thank you.
All right, case dismissed, Mr. Gojcaj. Have a very good day.
U shlyhet çështja zoti Gojcaj. Paçi ditën e mirë dhe paçi të fat.
Ditën e mirë, faleminderit.
Thank you and have a good day.
Always good to see you, Investigator Powell. Be safe out there. And thank you, Mr. Interpreter. All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Randy Cortez Gardner. Case number SP 109-2497, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 125-1242, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 157-5220, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr., on behalf of the defendant, state your full name, Mr. Gardner.
Randy Cortez Gardner III.
All right, today is the date and time. Good morning to you. Set for a check to see if Mr. Gardner had an attorney appointed to you. Did an attorney ever contact you, Mr. Gardner?
No, they did not.
All right, we need a spot appointment, Ms. Mathis. We're gonna get one appointed to you and get that attorney in here as soon as we can, Mr. Gardner.
Okay.
As for the cases, counselor, well, it's a lot more cases on here than appears to. What's your date of birth, Mr. Gardner?
11/29/2002. I'm the third, so.
Let's pass the matter. Green, give me the correct pronunciation of your first name, please.
Isis Green. My full name is Isis Winter. Yes.
Isis Green. Good morning to you.
Good morning to you, sir.
City of Detroit versus Isis Winter Green, case number SP 1602405, counts 1 and counts 2. Appears for the record, please.
Elwood F. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Green.
Isis Winter Green.
Right. Today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. Ms. Green, your offer as it stands now from the city is pleading to, it says loitering.
Loitering, yes.
All right, any reason why it's amended to loitering, counsel? And not as charged?
No, Your Honor. Just trying to show some undue fairness.
Well, it's either one or one. It's 1 for 1, and usually it's just it doesn't indicate on the ticket anything.
Well, it's 1 for 2. We have the disorderly conduct and park close. Your Honor, based I can.
No, you're right. But it doesn't indicate to Miss Green's counsel. It doesn't indicate anything that suggests why Miss Green.
Your Honor, I'm prepared to make an amended offer as to disorderly conduct as charged, 3 months delay, sentence, and a dismissal as to the second charge.
So that's the offer. $240 fine, Ms. Green. It'll be dismissed if you don't get another disorderly conduct charge in 3 months. Again, Mr. Berry, on the ticket, it doesn't give me any indication of how they say Ms. Green was being disorderly on that day. So if you're, all right, go ahead, you can't help it.
No, no,
That was the whole point. I was a
no,
passenger.
no, Your Honor, please.
I was a passenger, so
She's
that's why they don't
just gonna
have.
continue to talk. So how can I stop her? It's her case.
Oh, I'm sorry, Your Honor. I didn't know. You said I could talk. Okay.
Yeah, because I'm gonna give you an opportunity to speak with a lawyer, and you got ants in your pants. You want to say something. So what am I gonna do? I mean, I'm trying to give you it, and I'm trying to let you just, all I'm doing is just telling you what the procedure is and what they say and things like that. So I'll finish. I think she gets it now. So it doesn't give me any indication, Mr. Berry, on how they say your client was being disorderly. So if your client wants to take the deal, then she's gonna have to be able to make up the elements of disorder. Other than that, you have an absolute right to a trial, Miss Green. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room, and now would be the time you speak to Mr. Berry in a private conversation to discuss whatever happened or did not happen on that date, okay?
Yes, I fully understand, sir. Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room and let us know what you want to do when you come out, all right?
Yeah.
All right, join the room, please. All right, Mr. DiMaggio, are you ready?
Judge, here's the problem. I believe the video would completely solve this case. I checked and I have not received any video. Is it possible?
Have you sent a request for that?
I do a lot of cases. I may or may have. I'm not sure at this point, Judge. So.
We got to get a better. So, are you looking for an adjournment to get the video or what?
Yeah, I think that would completely solve it.
All right, let's go back on the record. That we never called the case. This is the city of Detroit versus James Gregory Lovely, case number SP155-19891. Appearance for the record, please.
Andrew DiMaggio, P45619, on behalf of James Lovely.
Mr. Lovely, state your name for the record, please.
James Gregory Lovely.
Good morning to you. Day is the date time set for a trial. We do have Officer. Let's see. Oh, let's see. We have the officer here.
Blanding.
Officer Blanding. Good morning to you.
Good morning, sir.
Where did you go? Can you state your name and your badge number and your department for the record, please?
Detroit Police Department, 516.
Okay, Officer Blanding, I need you to turn your camera on, please.
Yes.
All right. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
And so, any objection to off the record, counsel indicated that he needs the discovery video will resolve this matter in his opinion. Any objection to giving counsel opportunity to seek the discovery?
No.
Yeah.
One, Officer Blanding said no. Victor Bowman, what do you say?
Prosecutor says there is an objection that the officer is here. She is prepared to give testimony. This is a trial. There's been no evidence that any video has been requested. Today is the trial date. We should proceed for trial.
Okay, so what we'll do is, if there is some video, Mr. Bowman, I need you to get to that for Mr. DiMaggio now, please.
Okay, let me speak. Can you have me speak with my officer in the breakout room, and I'll
Absolutely.
see. Thank you. Room 4? Room 1.
You go to room 4. Nobody's in there. Well, nobody's in there now.
All right.
Officer Blanding, room 4. Go to room 1. Go to room 1.
Got you.
That's usually reserved for the officers. All right. Because you have another officer in there as well. All right, let's pass the matter.
Your Honor, I got a little problem. I got to be in testifying. I mean, I got to be representing a client in an exam, and I read for the 10:30, and it's going to take me 40 minutes to get there. Is it possible we can just schedule this like at 11:30?
All right, we'll give you time to get there. Let's pass the matter. I don't know if even video exists. Let's pass the matter, and we will see what happens. All right. We're ready on Ms. Harris.
Ms. Green, we're ready on Ms. Green, Your Honor.
All right. Let's go back on the record. Are we ready?
Ready on LaValley as well, Your Honor.
Let's go back on the record with Ms. Green. Ms. Green, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, we seek a trial and the appointment of counsel.
Is that what you want to do, Ms. Green?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I need a good phone number from you, ma'am, please.
Okay, area code 313-707-8115.
I'm going to set it for a pretrial because I want to make sure that you get an attorney and that you don't have to come in here without one next time. And then we'll with the understanding that you want a trial date. All right?
Okay.
I haven't filed Mark need an appointed attorney. What I need you to do is I need you to answer the calls you may not recognize. One of those calls should be that appointed attorney. We'll know that on October 7th, 2024 at 8:30. If we don't have one, if you don't have one contacted by then, we'll appoint one on the spot for you, all right, ma'am?
Okay.
And let me just give you a little bit of information if I can. I see you're young, and I know that you are want to defend yourself, but you know, sometimes less is more. You always have a right to a trial, and it's on the people to prove you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. Your right is one of the most sacred in the United States. You have a right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything. So sometimes it's best to exercise that right, speak to a lawyer. That's why I cut you off and tried to cut you off, all right?
Yeah, I fully understand. Thank you for that.
So there's always an old adage, an old lawyer told me one time, you don't talk, you just might walk. But I guarantee you, half the people in here are not going to listen to that, and they're going to try to talk anyway. All right? All right.
Yes.
Ms. Green, have a very good day. I'll see you back on October 7th, 2024 at 8:30 a.m. All right?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Gibbs, or no. Let me get this. Glenn Lucas Jr.
Yes, sir.
Good morning to you.
Good morning as well.
This Marcel Jr.
Yes, Glenn Marcel Lucas Jr., February 3rd, 1990.
City of Detroit, Mr. Barry versus Glenn Marcel Lucas Jr., case number SP1604416, counts 1 and counts 2, SP1611038, Council 1, 2, and 3. Parents for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Lucas.
Glenn Marcel Lucas Jr.
Today is the date and time set for a retrial on the 2 of the cases. And then the other 2 cases, he's set to be arraigned on 9/12/2024. What I'm going to do, Mr. Lucas, is I'm going to consolidate all the matters. You do not have to come back on separate dates.
Thank you.
So as for purposes of arraignment on those other charges.
Your Honor, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
Will enter a not guilty plea on his behalf. Will give him a $0 bond. And as it relates to 2 of the cases, the SP 106, the numbers ending in 4161 and 2, they appear to be related to a more serious case that he has an exam set for on 9/9/2024. Your offer, as it stands now, well, you would need to get an updated offer for him anyway, because I've added those other 2 cases, one of which is driving while license suspended, repeat offender. And guess what? Mr. Lucas is calling what it appears to be from the driver's seat of a motor vehicle. The other is no insurance misdemeanor and open alcohol in a motor vehicle driving. That's the 3 cases that were set for arraignment on 9/12, I believe. So you can either get him an updated offer. He's probably going to just tell me that he's sitting in the driver's seat because he was needed his phone charged, had to what was the other excuse? Had to go on break, and he's in his buddy's car, and he just got in the driver's seat, or something like that. So I'm gonna let you speak. Well, you look mystified. You look mystified.
Because what you're saying, Your Honor, is not true. I'm not driving a car. And exactly what you said was true, because I did have to charge the phone so I could be right here, right now.
I think you misunderstood what I said, which is I didn't say you were driving a car. I said you were sitting in the driver's seat of a car. There's a difference. All right. So join the breakout room and speak to Mr. Berry and get him an updated offer if he wants one.
Yes, Your Honor.
He's shaking his head no. You don't want an offer?
I'm gonna see what he's talking about, Your Honor. I didn't do anything. And they put me over illegally. What?
Join the room, please. All right, Mr.
Your Honor, can we recall and speak with Mr. DiMaggio about today's trial?
I think he's gone.
He's gone?
He asked could he pass it? He's got to get to an exam somewhere out in Redford or something. And he said he'll be back. What's gonna go on with it?
Your Honor, I've had the opportunity to speak with the officer. There is no video per the what the officer tells me. So we're well, you know, and if she doesn't want, she's okay with having an adjournment. This lawyer left, so maybe we are going to have an adjournment.
Well, you know, I can, I know Mr. Lovely, do you have we have Mr. DiMaggio's number. If there's no objection to an adjournment, I mean, we can, if there's no objection, but, we'll let them know that there's no video that exists, according to, the officer.
Yeah, we can, I will withdraw my objection to his motion for adjournment today. And Mr. Lovely, I would suggest that you contact your lawyer and let him know that there is no video. There is no video.
We're gonna get Mr. DiMaggio on the phone. We'll let him know
Okay.
that.
All right.
Could I see Mr. Bowman in 4?
Me?
Mr. Bowman.
Mr. Bowman in 4, please.
Okay. I'm on my
In the
way.
meantime, Ogletree, are you ready? In the meantime, Johnson, are you ready? Okay, let's go back on with Mr. LaValley. LaValley ready?
It is, but I thought Mr. Johnson was saying he was ready. I'll yield to Mr. Johnson.
No, Mr. Johnson, what's gonna go on?
I was going to say if is Mr. Lowry on?
I don't see Mr. Lowry. Let me see if one of these individuals are Lowry. Yeah, the Marky Mark. On the telephone at 313-626-4993. State your name for the record, please. State your name, please.
Earl O'Neill.
Earl O'Neill. All right, you came in already. All right. Good morning to you. TC 83. Good morning to you. I'm going to ask you to unmute yourself and state your name, please.
Juan Lori.
There he is. Good morning to you, Mr. Lori. All right, you need to speak with your client, Mr.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Let me put you in a breakout room. Join the room, Mr. Lori.
Okay.
All right, let's go ahead let's go back on the record with LaValley. Mr. LaValley, giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what your client want to do?
Your Honor, we're respectfully requesting that this matter be reset to a pretrial date. I think there's a consultation with an attorney that's helping him with the licensing appeal that he needs to have before entering this plea.
Did you talk to the city about it?
Their offer remains unchanged. I did not ask them about resetting to a pretrial. I apologize.
This is April 2nd. I set a pretrial on April 2nd for him. And then
Excuse me.
No, excuse me. Then so that means he was here before that time. We set a pretrial date for April 2nd, and now we pushed this all the way back for a trial on 9/3. And I would venture to say, because of the nature of the allegations, I always give individuals an opportunity if they're going to seek an appeal at the for that time. I am going to look and see if there's any notes here.
And Your Honor, I think one of the issues is he was incarcerated for a period of time on other matters in another jurisdiction. And upon his release, he found out he's not eligible to start his appeal process until I believe it's May. So before we enter a plea, he needs to know, is this going to affect that time frame? So that's why we were asking for an adjournment today.
May of next year?
That's my understanding.
We can just go ahead and accept the offer. I just want to get this behind me. Only thing is I just request whatever fines that are going to need to be paid today. I'd like to request at least 60 days to be able to pay it.
Well, there's your answer, Ms. Harris. He wants to
That
just
is,
leave it behind.
which is not what we had discussed. And this would be a plea against my advisement, Your Honor.
All right, if you're gonna take a plea, you need to go back in the breakout room and read him his advice and rights, please.
He was advised of his rights, Your Honor, because at one point he said he was going to plea, and I said that wasn't a good idea, but I advised him of his rights. I thought he had considered my advice and was asking for the adjournment. He is not. Been advised.
Okay, Mr. LaValley, you want to take the deal?
I just want to move on and get all this behind me.
Is a yes or no question, sir?
Is there a way I can speak to the counsel in the breakout room, please?
Back in the breakout room, speak with the lawyer. Wait for the lawyer. Wait for the lawyer to get there, all right? Let's pass the matter.
Your Honor, I'm looking for Mr. Lucas. I don't find him in the breakout room.
Are we looking for me?
No, Mr. Lucas.
Oh, we're looking for Mr. Lucas. Okay.
I think we lost him.
I have one more that is ready, Your Honor.
I know, I'm gonna work that out right now. On the telephone, 313-740-1144. Who is that, please? 313-740-1144. Mark 1, good morning to you. What's your name, please?
Hello?
Mark 1, good morning to you. What's your name, please?
Good morning, Your Honor. My name is Mark Gistinall.
Mark Gistinall, got to turn your camera on. There's Mark Gistinall.
Can you hear me, Your Honor?
Yeah, I can hear you. Okay, he's in the hallway. All right, let's pass. Go ahead, Ms. Harris. I'm going to go back on the record with Guthrie, Randy Gardner. Let's go back on the record with Gardner. Giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel, Mr. Gardner. Mr. Gardner. Oh, we got a lawyer appointed to him on the spot.
That is correct, Your Honor. That attorney is me. We've exchanged contact information. So I was just letting the court know that. If
Matthew Dupree. How was it? You got appointed on this, Ms. Harris?
I just got a phone call.
Okay, very well. All right, what are we gonna do with the cases then? We're on the record with Mr. Gardner. What are we gonna do with the cases?
We're respectfully requesting trial date, and I'm also noting for the record that I would need discovery in these cases.
Hold on. He's a nigga. Oh no, you blowing snot. Sorry.
Here he is interrupting the court again.
For one, I've been in the break room.
Listen,
Ain't
don't
nobody.
say anything to me.
What happened?
He's in the, go back into the breakout room too, please. Mr. Barry, your client is in, go back in the breakout room too, Mr. Barry.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Awesome. Mr.
You stay looking crazy at that, Judge. Oh.
Mr. Lucas, go back in the breakout room, please.
How can I go to a break room? It's not letting me. Y'all sent me a request to go to the break room.
I'm gonna switch you to 7 and switch you back to 2. It's always open. You are always available to go to 2. Is it 2? Go to breakout room 2, please. All right. Let's all right, let's where are we now? Miss Harris on Mr. Gardner. What are we gonna do? We're back on the record with Gardner.
We're requesting a trial date and discovery.
Your Honor, maybe Ms. Harris would like to speak to me in a breakout room. I have a couple offers regarding the 3 cases which are on the docket presently.
All right, we're gonna need an updated offer because there's 3 cases on the docket, but there's other, there is 4 other cases, 5 other cases that I called into the record. One of them is brandishing a firearm, driving while license suspended, another driving while license suspended, unregistered, untitled, and improper place. Those are the 5 cases that are not on the docket. All right. I'll pass the matter and allow you and whoever you guys want to speak with about it.
434. This meeting ID does not exist. Please re-enter your meeting ID followed by pound.
I'll pass the matter. In the meantime, Ms. Harris, I've got a trial date for November 18th, 2024, and I marked in the file that you requested discovery.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Ms. Harris, can you meet me in breakout room 4, please?
I can.
Thank
And
you.
after that meeting, if nothing changes, then you can keep that trial date of November 18th, 2024, and he's free to leave if he doesn't have any further questions with the court.
Fair enough.
All right. Let's pass the matter. What about Mr. Lucas? Let's go back on the record with Mr. Lucas. Mr. Lucas, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, we seek a trial and the appointment of counsel.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Lucas?
Unmute, sir.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm sorry.
All right. I need a good phone number from you, please.
313-327-9908.
All right, I'm going to mark the file need an appointed attorney. I'm going to just set another pre-trial date with the understanding that you want a trial date, but I want to make sure that you have a chance to meet with this attorney before we set that date. So if they need any discovery, they can make that request or demand on that date. I need you to answer the calls that you don't recognize. One of those calls should be that appointed attorney. If you don't get that call, you don't hear from that attorney, then we're going to set an attorney on the spot for you. There's one other thing, it's no smoking in the courtroom. And I know you're probably saying that's not you. I've already saw your reaction when Ms. Harris said she saw it. But that's just, let that be your warning for that, all right?
Yes, sir.
All right, any further questions, sir?
Not at all.
All right, next court date is October the 7th, 2024. I wish you the best of luck. Have a very good day.
Thank you. Same as you.
Thank you. All right. Mr. Johnson, are you ready?
Yes, Your Honor. Bench trial date.
What happened?
City of Detroit versus Dwayne Laurie, case number B13408-324, B13408-424, B13408-524, B13408-624, B13408-724, B13408-824, B13408-924, B13409-024, B13409-124, B13409-224, B13409-324, B13409-424, B13409-524, B13409-624, SP10341106 counts 1 and counts 2, SP98417 counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
May I please court Vassal Johnson II, 72130 on behalf of Mr. Lowry. He's present on Zoom.
Mr. Laurie, good morning. You state your name for the record, please.
This is Juan Laurie.
All right, Mr. Laurie, is that the religious headgear you have on your head, sir?
It was just a little do-rag. I'm sorry, sir.
That's all right. Very well. Good morning to you. Mr. Johnson, you wanted to try, your client wants a trial date, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is that correct, Mr. Laurie?
Yes, sir.
All right. Let's set the matter for trial on November the 18th at 9 a.m. There's nothing further, Mr. Laurie. Have a very good day and best of luck to you, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Good day.
Well, let's go on the record. Let's call Gibbs, Marvin Gibbs. You're free to leave, Mr. Laurie. Have a good day.
Okay, thank you.
This is the City of Detroit versus Marvin Gibbs, case number SP1543873, counts 1 and counts 2. SP1598580, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. Take your full name, Mr. Gibbs.
Mr. Gibbs, state your name for the record, please. Lee. He's gone. We'll pass the matter. See if he returns. On his driver's license, please. Eric Green.
Here. Yes.
Morning.
Good morning.
What's your middle name if you have one, sir?
D'Angelo.
$1977.
Correct.
City of Detroit versus Derek D'Angelo Green. Case numbers SP1598441, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Green.
Here, D'Angelo Green.
For some reason, I don't see Mr. Green on the docket today.
Neither do I.
That's because he set for a show cause at October 21st, 2024, and his other matter went into default on 7/19/2024. adjournment requested due to defendant's attorney due to technical difficulties on 7/19 at 1:30. Scheduled in front of David A. Perkins. That's not correct. Set aside the default based on that. And we'll get an updated offer. Mr. Green, do you have a back? You gotta give Mr. Robinson in here. Mr. Green, do you have valid insurance?
Yes, sir.
Let's see the insurance, sir, please. If the insurance is valid, Mr. Bowman, he has a 6 to 10 over and a no valid insurance that occurred on the same occasion. If the insurance is valid, what is the offer for Mr. Green?
If his insurance is valid, we will dismiss to the tickets that have to deal with producing proper documentation, and the other charge would be offer would be limited access 1 to 5.
I don't have a file, so I don't know what the actual speed is, but it's a 6 to 10. Let's turn it around let's see how I can do this. October 21st is the show. Just turn this, put it in front of the camera. You had it sitting to the side. I'll tell you when. All right, keep turning. Raise it up a little bit. And slide it over to you. Keep turning a little bit more. I'm trying to see an expiration date. You see it? Put it on the expiration date if you see one on there. Should be an expiration date on that document.
Yeah, it's 2/12.
Right there. What is that?
2/12/2025.
2/12 or 2/13?
2/12/2025. The expiration date.
Let's see the insurance is about Green, Eric D'Angelo Green. The city's only willing to go down to a limited access 1 to 5, $125. You have an absolute right to a trial. I guess in this case, it's not a bad deal because it's alleged that you were going 54 to 30. So you got a big time break on the scene, according to the officer. You have an absolute right to a trial in a formal hearing if you want to contest it. The limited access will be abstractable, no points, but it will have that abstraction to the Secretary of State, $125. What do you want to do, Mr. Green?
I'll accept.
All right. Stipulate to the face of the ticket on behalf of your client as an active factor basis for that responsible plea counselor.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal of the other matter.
Yes, Your Honor. So stipulated.
Find your client responsible for the amended count of limited access 1 to 5, $125. When can you pay it, Mr. Green?
I could pay it. I could pay it today.
All right, I'm going to give you until, I'll give you 2 days to get it in here. Today is September 3rd. Pay it by the 5th. You can pay that at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload that DivDat app to your phone, or you can come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. Those are the 2 best ways I can tell you to pay it, sir. Don't pay it until you see that LA limited access 1 to 5, $125. Because if you pay it the other way, then you're going to get the points. All right. If there's nothing further, have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, let's go. You're free to leave, sir. That's good. Have a good day. Mr. Barry, I'm gonna start you off with someone and then we'll see where, the other people go.
Yes, sir.
This is, Giles Brown. Is Trayvon Giles Brown here? Okay, it looks like he left. Greenfield, Joseph Greenfield. City of Detroit versus Joseph Nickus Greenfield, case number SP 160-52641. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Greenfield.
Mr. Greenfield, Joseph Greenfield, are you there? Get in touch.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I'm here.
I can hear you. Today is the day. Get in touch with DiMaggio and get in touch with
Hear me, sir?
Robinson. Reach out to DiMaggio. They want to give grant him his adjournment. Mr. Greenfield, state your name for the record, please.
Greenfield. Joseph Marcus Greenfield Jr.
Marcus, sorry about the mispronunciation. Today is the date and time set for a pretrial. Do you have valid insurance, sir?
Yes, sir.
Can we see it?
I don't know if you can see it. Hold on, let me get it too close.
Just hold on, hold it tight. Just back it up a little bit and hold it still. All right, push it a little closer, please. All right, I'm satisfied. I'll dismiss the case for providing valid documentation. Have a very good day, Greenfield. Best of luck to you.
Same to you.
Thank you. City of Detroit, Mr. Berry versus Trayvon Cornelius Giles Brown, case number SP 1406808, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1445685, count 1. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Giles Brown.
Trayvon Cornelius Giles Brown.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, my client would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
All right, good morning to you, Mr. Giles Brown. The day is the date and time set for arraignment. I'm going to enter not guilty plea on this behalf. Give a $0 bond. Before I give you the offer, Mr. Berry, for your client, Mr. Brown, I'll let Mr. Brown know that he owes a no insurance proof, $288. He also owes $144 for an improper equipment that went with the open alcohol motor vehicle driver that's since been in default. If you have potential of being able to get a valid license, if you pay the $288, they'd send a clearance to the Secretary of State. Otherwise, the offer as it stands right now, Mr. Giles Brown, is to plead to amended count of improper plate, a 240 and open alcohol in a motor vehicle driver as charged. Is that correct, Mr. Bowman?
Yes, Your Honor.
So only there's a 2 for 3 instead of a 1 for 3. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. Is that going to be under delayed sentence?
Yes, 6 months as it relates to the open alcohol.
6-month delay, 240, sir, will be 2 points on your license, $240 fine. I won't even fine you for the improper plate. You plead guilty to that. We'll close it out. You pay the 240. You have an absolute right to a trial, and I'm gonna let you speak to Mr. Berry in a breakout room, all right?
Okay.
Join the room, please. Ms. Harris, are we ready on anybody?
I had Mr. LaValley. I thought he was entering a plea, but I don't see him anymore.
I think he wanted to talk to you in the breakout room, so talk to him. He wanted to talk to you before we did what you call. Let's go, Mr. Ogletree, are you ready? Attorney Whitey, good morning to you.
If I can have a few more moments, Your Honor, I have to go in person and talk to Mr. Giltree. So I'm en route to the court.
Mr. Guthrie?
Yes, I'm en route to the court.
All right, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Mr. Guthrie. Mr. Whitey, good morning to you.
Hey, good morning, Judge. How are you today?
I'm well. Who's your client? Leftwich?
I've got 3. Leftwich is one. That's up for trial. I don't know if officer appeared.
Spidell is here.
Of course. Oh, okay, that's right. It was Spidell. He'd be there. Randy Gardner.
Randy Gardner's gone.
Okay.
Randy Gardner.
Yeah.
Was appointed. Miss Harris got that appointment.
Okay. We must have been double. They double booked us on a few of these. No problem. And then I've got Manuel Martinez.
Manuel Martinez is gone as well.
Okay, he's done. Perfect. So I just have Leftwich.
He needs actually, I think he set a trial date. So you need to contact him.
Okay, I will. That was for
And
Mr. Martinez?
He needs a Spanish-speaking interpreter.
Okay.
Leftwich. City of Detroit versus Randy Leftwich. Randy Lee Leftwich Jr. Case number SP 1571239, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Dennis Whitey, P79560 on behalf of Mr. Leftwich.
For the people, Your Honor, Victor Bowman, P33764.
And Your Honor, just so you're aware, I did not get a chance to speak to the city attorney on this one.
I know. Corporal Spidell, good morning to you.
Good morning, Corporal Spidell, Batch 402, Detroit Police Department.
All right, good morning to you. All right, why don't you, Mr. Bowman and Mr. Whitey, speak in the breakout room and see if we can see what you can work out. Today is the date and time set for trial. Where is Leftwich? All right, that's the only that we're missing the main component.
And Judge, he has not responded to my letter nor my calls, so I'm not sure what's going on. He's not here. It might be a quick one.
Leftwich. Okay. Failure to appear. Vincent.
All righty.
Okay.
I think
$0.
that's it for me.
Have a very good day, Mr. Whitey. Best of luck to you, Mr. Corporal Spidell. Be safe out there.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Unless you have a good day.
Take care, Judge.
Thank you. That's what's on the trial. Well, let's go back on the record with LaValley. What do you want to do, Mr. LaValley?
Your Honor, against my advisement, he wishes to enter a plea.
Okay. You want to take the deal?
Yes.
What is the plea? The plea is as charged, not amended to failure to display?
It is not, and it's a 3-month delayed sentence, I believe.
3-month delay, as charged. 240.
Paul, what's up, boy? Hey, you know what?
Mark, hold on a second.
Oh, I thought I muted.
All right, raise your right hand, please, sir. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You put your hand down. Now, he's gonna say, let's take the deal. He wants to get it over with. But you're also in the same breath saying that you need some time to pay. Right?
Correct.
Well, I don't know what sense that makes. It's not gonna be over with until you pay it. So you don't want to take your attorney's advice? Hello?
I don't know.
It doesn't sound that well, Mr. Bowman, this was set for trial today. Where are you with this hearing? Did you talk to a lawyer?
The last time that I had spoke to the attorney, it was before I had got incarcerated for a different ticket. And I haven't talked to him since then because he told me to give him a call back after the year is up to where I can file the appeal process. I have all the packet at home already filled out and everything, but he said that he can't do nothing with it until the year is up. Yes.
And when is the year going to be up?
The year, Secretary of State sent me a thing saying that it was May 25th of 2025.
Oh, we're not going to wait that long.
Yeah, and that's why I figured, because if the points are still going to stay on, my record and they're not going anywhere, either way it goes, it's going to, affect that appeal. So I'd rather just have, if this is the date that it's considered sentence, then it will be a year from this date, if anything. If, it doesn't, count against it, then, that's even better. I heard something about it was failure to display ops.
No,
person?
It's not failure to display. Typically, we have a new city attorney. It's as charged. It's 2 points, really. And in this situation, I guess the failure to display would be a better option because it would still be abstractable. So the driver's review board would still know you were driving, but you wouldn't have the 2 points. And in here, they're going to know, and the 2 points are going to remain on your record for at least 2 or 3 years. I don't know. So you're telling me that what I'm going to do is, if you take the deal, I'm going to give you 30 days to either pay or get into a payment plan with the court. All right.
Okay.
So we want to proceed. Right now it's as charged, 3-month delay. So that's going to involve 2 points, $240 fine in 3 months. If you don't get any other trouble with driving, then we'll dismiss the ticket. But the point.
Yes, we can go ahead and do that, and I can pay the $240 this Friday. So I need less than 10 days to pay it.
Sir, do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes, I do.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, I do.
Ms. Harris went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did she not?
Yes, she did.
You understood those rights?
Yes, I did.
Any questions about those rights?
No, Your Honor.
You know, by taking this deal, you're gonna give those rights up?
Yes, I do.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
Let me draw your attention back to October the 31st, 2022, around 2:43 a.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Longview and Park Drive. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department? Mr. LaValley,
Yes.
did you hear me on that date and time? Let's go draw your attention back to October 31st, 2022 at around 2:43 a.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Longview and Park Drive. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes, I did.
Operating a motor vehicle, sir?
Yes, I was.
Officer asked you to produce a valid driver's license.
Yes, he did.
You could not do so, could you?
No, I couldn't.
Why is that?
My license was suspended at the time.
Very well. Find your client guilty as charged. $240 fine, 3 months late sentence. I'm gonna give you, you said you'll pay it next week?
I can pay it this Friday.
This Friday, I'm gonna give you until the 16th to make sure that that payment is here. We'll set a review date for the 16th of September at 8:25 a.m. Then come back on that date and make sure it's paid, all right? 8:25. If there's nothing further, sir, I wish you the best of luck. Have a very good day.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
Let's go, Ms. Harris, let's call the city of Detroit versus Earl Vincent O'Neill Jr. Case numbers. SP 158378. Strike that.
I'm here.
SP 158372 counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 15837281. Appearance for the record, please.
Sharika Harris, on behalf of Mr. O'Neill, please state your name for the record.
Earl O'Neill.
All right, today, good morning to you, sir. Today is date and time set for a pre-trial. The offer, Mr. O'Neill, as it stands right now, is limited access for the failure to stop, 1 to 5, a careless driving for failure to yield to emergency vehicle, as charged for the unsafe, whatever that is, and dismissing the failure to stop. Failure to stop, unsafe. So the failure to stop that's required is a misdemeanor. You cannot amend a misdemeanor to a civil infraction. The way that would have to be done is the officer would have to rewrite it to reflect the prosecutor's wishes, and that is a failure to stop upon request. So get an updated offer, Mr. O'Neill. Mr. O'Neill, I'll put you in a breakout room. Wait on the Miss Harris. Are you on the phone, Mr. O'Neill?
Yes, I'm on the phone.
626-4993.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that again?
Are you at 626-4993?
Yeah, 313, yeah, 4993.
All right, go ahead, Ms. Harris.
If they're all civil, no, the one was a misdemeanor, correct?
One was a misdemeanor, then that was reduced to a civil infraction. So you have to get an updated offer.
Never mind. Okay, thank you.
All right, so let me take a moment recess. All right. Okay.
Mr. Bowman, can we meet in room 4? Oh, took off the headphones. Miss Mason?
They're looking at we didn't papers. I can't even find them. You just come right here, stand and hey, see if you get my name right.
Careless driver on that one. That's a 3-point. Save. What is this? You gonna dismiss this one? You gonna just give him a total of 3 points? Is that what you want to do?
Well, we can't. I was going to, where is?
Right here.
All right, so this is the failure to stop. That's the one I cannot give.
That's a 6-pointer according to what he gave.
Okay.
You want to give him a careless on failure to yield to an emergency vehicle. That's a 3-point.
Unsafe equipment. For some reason, I just don't like it.
So what's this AK? I don't know what that is.
No, that's AC, AS charge.
And then you give him a lot of points. I mean, depending on what you want to do.
All right, well, tell me where we can.
Where you can mark. You can give him a 0 point on that. The one you were talking about here. On that failure to stop required. You can amend that to 257.61. Stop.
He's leading the league in scoring today.
Can we go to 7? Or actually back to 4? Oh, 7.
Hey, Judge Perkins. Maggio. You should, well, the judge took a little recess, but I guess you were asking for a, what do they call it? They wanted it in German, they were going to grant it. So I guess they wanted you to zoom in based on that. Okay, so, all right, man, I'll let them know you called.
you see stuff. Some words over, you know, to sometimes see how you see.
Why is no? That's DiMaggio. That dude hasn't even been called.
Right. That's right, let's go for the room.
No, that's just sometimes they say big.
Let me see. I don't know. Let me see.
You already? Probably won't come back here. See words again, let me know.
Hello. 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 Hey, was I waiting on? Can you hear me?
It's everybody he on recess.
Oh, okay.
All right, and we're back now. I'm sorry about that. All right, so first and foremost, I'm gonna wait on your attorney to come back, Mr. O'Neill, and we'll get you out of here. What about Barry? Mr. Barry, who do you have?
Mr. Giles, Your Honor.
Let's go back on the record with Giles Brown. Mr. Giles Brown, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client seeks a trial and the appointment of counsel.
Is that what you want, Mr. Giles Brown?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to set a pretrial date for October the 7th, 2024 at 8:30. I need a good phone number from you, please.
313-919-1245. So I'm going to trial for all 3 tickets.
1245?
Yep, 1245.
919-1245. Need appointed attorney. You're going to trial on the cases that I called into the record. I told you you owe $288 toward a no proof of insurance and $144 toward a improper plate. That $288 will send clearances to the Secretary of State, so you can potentially set yourself up to come back with a valid license. But you're not charged with no license anyway. But if you don't have a valid license, that'll probably help.
So I can go pay that ticket.
Yeah, and then after you pay that ticket, wait 48 to 72 hours to approach the Secretary of State. All right.
So I gotta pay the
trial date. I'm gonna set the pre-trial date for October 7th. I need you to answer the calls you don't recognize. One of those calls should be that appointed attorney. And do you have any other questions?
So I gotta go pay the $288 plus the $130.
Now, the $288 right now will get you a clearance, so you can get a valid license, potentially get a valid license. I don't know what you have in other jurisdictions, but potentially you can get a valid license.
So I pay that to the court?
You pay that to the court, $288.
Okay, I can pay that today.
All right, October 7th, 2024. If you pay that today, wait 48 to 72 hours, approach Secretary of State, see if you can get a valid license. Come back on October 7th at 8:30, and then make sure you answer the calls you don't recognize. Hopefully that call will be that appointed attorney, all right?
Okay, October 7th at 8:30. Would that be on Zoom again?
Yep. Yes.
Oh, okay.
All right, if there's nothing further, have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
All right, thank you.
Earl O'Neill was with Miss Harris, right? I don't know, 808. Charles Lyons?
Yes.
City of Detroit versus Charles Dwayne Lyons, case numbers SP 155-1568, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please, Mr. Berry.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. It's your full name, Mr. Lyons.
First name is Charles. Middle name is Dwayne. Last name is Lyons. That's Lyons.
All right. Do you have a valid license, Mr. Lyons?
My license has expired. I have to go in and take a full test. So I can't
you
take.
You don't have a valid license. The offer at this time, Mr. Lyons, is going to be pleading to, and this is the offer from the city, pleading to failure to display improper plates and a limited access 1 to 5. 240 for the improper plates, amended for the no. So it can't be amended. It can't be amended. It cannot be amended. It's a no insurance proof civil infraction and a limited access 1 to 5. So either dismiss the no insurance proof, Mr. Bowman, or as charged or whatever you want to do with these. So he's got failure to display, $240, improper plate, $240. So it's no offer essentially.
Your Honor, what time is Mr. Lyons' docket?
It's at trial at 9 a.m.
Oh, okay, hold on.
Is the officer present, Your Honor?
The officer is present, Officer Oviedo. Good morning to you. Can you put your appearance on the record, please? Officer A. Oviedo.
Good morning. Hi, Officer Vietnam.
I'm sorry. Sorry, go ahead again, Officer Oviedo.
Badge 4254, Detroit Police Department.
Very well. Good morning to you. Mr. Berry, I'm going to charge you and Mr. Bowman to get something figured out. I'm going to put you in a breakout with Mr. Lyons, and wait on Mr. Berry. He's going to get you an offer, and then he'll have a discussion with you. All right?
Okay.
Mr. Berry, speak with Mr. Bowman and see if you can get some sort of offer that we can. If that's the offer, that's the offer. But that it can't be, because the no insurance is not going to be amended to a civil from a civil infraction to a misdemeanor.
So in 4.
Mr. Berry, breakout room 4, please.
Yes.
Thank you.
What's going to happen with the case? Who are you on?
Can I approach?
Yes, you can.
On Timothy Guthrie, I spoke to Prosecutor Mason.
Ms. Harris,
Yes, sir.
do we need to be in the breakout room?
I do have one that I would need to speak with you about, but I do have 2 that I think are ready for the record.
Okay, all right.
Let's get the 2 out of here. Let's get the 2 that are ready to go. What about Gardner? Did Gardner is Gardner gone? Randy Gardner?
He is, Your Honor.
All right. And what about who's next?
It was Ernest Owens. Was it Owens?
Ernest Owens. I never called Owens.
I'm sorry, O'Neill. I apologize.
Lord, how much?
O'Neill.
I gave you Earl O'Neill. I gave you a whole new name. I apologize.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. O'Neill. Mr. O'Neill, give me an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client is respectfully requesting a trial and/or formal hearing date.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. O'Neill?
Yes, sir.
And we're talking about Earl O'Neill, not Devon O'Neill.
Earl O'Neill.
That's correct.
Okay, thank you.
All right, November 18th, 2024 at 8:30. Not at 9 a.m. Okay, Mr. O'Neill, have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
That's November 18th?
November 18th.
All right.
Have a good day. All right, who's next, Ms. Harris?
Michael Latimore.
Latimore. I need to give you that file, please. I printed it out already. City of Detroit versus Michael Latimore, case number SP 1597882, counts 1 and counts 2.
Sherika Harris on behalf of Mr. Latimore. Mr. Latimore, please state your name for the record. Unmute your device.
Michael Gerard.
Okay, good morning to you, Associated.
Good morning.
Your Honor, there is an updated recommendation wherein he could admit responsibility to the amended charge of responsible of 1 to 5 over. The misdemeanor matter would be dismissed. It's my understanding, after being advised of his rights, he wishes to enter that responsible admission. Is that correct, Mr. Latimore?
Yes.
We stipulate to the face of the ticket for purposes of the factual basis and stipulate to probable cause for the dismissal.
And they're not guilty. I mean, I'll be based on that stipulation, find you responsible for the amended count of 1 to 5 over, $125. When can you pay it?
I can pay it Friday.
Pay it by next Monday, sir, 9/16/2024. Make sure it's paid by then. If you pay it by Friday. Pay it at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload that DivDat app to your phone. If there's nothing further, have a very good day.
Okay. Went black on me.
All right, now they're talking in the background. Pay it at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload that DivDat app to your phone. All right.
You said
Or come on.
$125?
$125, or come in person and pay it in person. That's the two best ways I can tell you to pay it. Pay it by 9/16. Did you call DiMaggio and Sarah Robinson?
Okay. So I don't have to come back to court once I pay it or anything, do I?
No, you don't.
Okay. All right. Thanks a lot. Am I all set?
You all set.
Okay. Thanks a
Have
lot.
a good day.
You
Have a good day, sir.
Take care now.
Your Honor, I do have, I think, 2 more.
Who's that?
Shante overall.
Overall?
Yes, sir.
City of Detroit versus Shante overall, case number SP 1566323, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris on behalf of defendant overall. Please state your name for the record.
Shante Lamar overall.
Hey, good morning to you, sir. Day is date time set for trial / formal hearing. Is there an officer? Matthew Calloway, hearing no response. Have not seen that officer join the room. Go ahead, counsel.
Defense moves to dismiss.
All right. Case dismissed. No officer. Have a very good day, Mr. Overall, and best of luck to you.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Well,
And I did speak with Mr. Owens, Oliver Owens. He does not appear on today's docket. I think when I looked it up, I think it says no, October 18th, I think.
all right. That's David Perkins too. Oliver Owens the second.
Yes, sir, that's me.
All right. He's got a more serious case. We'll deal with him. Let's go with Guthrie. Let's
And
go
Your Honor,
back
I'll
on.
note.
Okay.
Sorry. I was just going to say, I put his contact information in the chat because I believe he needs appointed counsel.
Looks like. All right, let's go back on the record with Timothy Guthrie. Mr. Guthrie, I've given you an opportunity. You can, go ahead. Good morning to you.
How you doing?
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Now you said, okay, I have SP 1548687, counts 1 and counts 2. One is an open alcohol in the motor vehicle driver. The other one is a no ops. Where are they going to go with those misdemeanors? Oh, those are the ones you filed the motion on?
Yeah, and also with that, it would be 751. That's a civil infraction that goes along with that.
Okay, so what is going to the motion? There's no objection to dismissing those cases based on you didn't need any argument on those motions, obviously.
No, I submit the motion and I spoke to brother counsel and also prosecutor Mason. It's my understanding that they're going to dismiss based upon the motion.
All right. Is that what your understanding is, Mr. Bowman?
Yes. That's Mr. Ogletree?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, that is my understanding.
Those cases are dismissed, and then your understanding for these other ones, there was no objection to setting the defaults aside on those other ones, right?
That is correct.
And what was the the careless driving? What was that?
That would be reduced to limited access, 1 to 5.
Then the operating while texting.
That would be dismissed.
And then the wrong way driving.
1 to 5 limited access.
Then defective steering.
That would be dismissed. It's my understanding.
They say you can't drive, you got alcohol, you got unsafe manner, you're texting on the phone, your equipment is not right, and you're driving up the street the wrong way. None of that's true.
No.
So how is he saying that he's getting a deal on a limited access?
No, he said he wishes to plead responsible to the wrong way.
He just said none of it's true.
No. I did go up the one way from the moped.
Oh.
He wishes to take advantage of the deal, Your Honor. He appreciates the prosecution giving his offer. He appreciates the court's understanding.
Is the moped, you're texting on a moped too?
No. I wasn't testing at all, man. This nigga's gonna pull me over. I'm coming in. I put my hazard light on because the police every time they get behind your car, they want to, look at the place. I had insurance, everything. I just move on the road. And they got mad and pulled me out and made up all this. But my insurance was in my glove.
Made it all up.
Yeah.
I don't know what no insurance you're talking about.
It is in 662. When I looked up, I think on August 29th, we paid $336.
Stipulate to the face of the ticket as an factual basis for their responsible plea.
Yes.
Stipulate the proper cause for dismissal of the other matter.
Stipulated.
Find your client responsible for 2 counts of amended counts of limited access 1 to 5. We'll close them out based on his payment of the other.
Thank you, Your Honor. Appreciate it.
Good day, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Bowman.
Thank you.
All right. Let's go with Oliver. Well, he doesn't have, what about Landing? You're done. So Landing, that was, who was Officer Landing?
He was here for me, Your Honor. James Lovely.
You're gonna get a new date. Let's get you a new date and then tell Mr. There's no objection. Let's go back on the record with James Lovely. Let's go ahead and just set a new trial date for, there was no objection on the sides, right? Set a new trial date for 11/18/2024 at 9 a.m. All right. And
okay.
We'll inform DiMaggio. So basically, you got what he asked for. All right, Mr. Lovely. Sorry. Appreciate your patience. Have a very good day. And best of luck.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. All right, Mr. I got Miss Robinson in here now. So, Miss Robinson, do you need to speak with your client?
Yes, I do. I mean, I talked to him on the phone. He said he left the Zoom. Is he still in there?
He's back in there now. It's offers drag racing, 4-point offense.
Judge, I talked to him. Your Honor. He wants a jury trial and requests jury trial with final pretrial, please.
All right, I'll bring it back out then. All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Georges. Mr. Georges, your attorney is here. Ms. Robinson, good morning to you. Can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. If it may please the court, Sarah Robinson, P63181 for Mr. Georges. Sir, please state your name.
Charon Georges.
Good morning to you. Okay, let's, you want a jury trial, correct, Mr. Georges?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, jury trial. I need a jury trial date, Ms. Mathis. You hear me, Ms. Mathis? No. I need a jury trial date, please, Ms. Robinson. And give me a final pretrial date as well, please.
November 26.
Okay, jury trial is going to be November the 26th. November the 26th. We need a final pretrial date. That'll be the day before.
Yes, Judge.
Let me check the calendar. Oh, yeah, we'll be here. And then the 25th can be the final pretrial.
All right, November 26th, 2024, and let's say 9 a.m. for the jury trial. Final pretrial will be the day before, the November 25th. All parties need to appear for final pretrial. All right, does everybody understand that?
Yes.
Mr. Bowman, I have to let him know. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room and you can relay that to him. The motion dates, I will give you until October the 25th. To have the motion filed and it's submitted, and I'll give response September 1st. I mean November 1st. Okay. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room. Relay those dates to Mr. Bowman. If there's no objection to that, then you and Mr. Georges are free to leave.
Thank you.
I'll let you go. Go to the breakout room, Mr. Georges, and wait on Miss Robinson. You can go back and she'll let you know whether those dates are going to work. All right.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. All right, let's go with who are you ready on, Mr. Berry?
Mr. Lyons, Your Honor.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Lyons. Mr. Lyons, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Go ahead, counsel.
Your Honor, Mr. Lyons would avail himself of the updated offer, which is to enter the plea to failure to display and plead to limited access 1 to 5. The other matter to be dismissed.
All right, I'm not even going to fine him on the limited access 1 to 5. I think it's enough that he's asking to be pleaded to, and it's going to pay $240. It's going to be 2 abstractions on his record. He won't be able to get a license if for the next 2 years, if he doesn't, at least the next 2 years, if he doesn't have a license already. So I think that's really punishment enough in the court's eyes. You want to take the deal, Mr. Lyons?
Yes. Does that mean I can't get no license? Even if
Not
it's
if
paid?
you take this deal and that's what the court's understanding. Not if you take this deal and you don't already have a license. You're pleading, they're asking you to, it's 2 civil infractions and 1 misdemeanor, and they're asking you to plead to 2 abstractable offenses. When you plead to abstractable offenses and you don't already have a license, then they won't allow you to get a license for the next 2 years.
Wow. You would do that back date? Do that back date when I first caught these tickets, that time 13?
Well, here's the deal. The backdating, no, it's going to be as of today because of all those things were pushed until today. So it won't be. It'll be as of today.
Okay, I have to try to set up a payment plan. That means I got to come down to the courthouse.
Well, it means you're gonna have to pay, either come down here and pay. What is the limited access of 1 to 5, you said?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Lyons, can you raise your right hand, please?
Okay.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. You understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes.
You understand the absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
Mr. Berry went over your other advice or rights in breakout room, did he not?
Yes, he did.
You understood those rights?
Yes, I do.
You have any questions about those rights?
No.
You know by taking this deal, you're gonna give those rights up?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
All right, let me draw your attention back to February 12, 2024, around 4:25 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Interville and Burwood. Did you have an occasion on that day to come in encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Talking to me?
I thought so.
Okay. I was trying to listen in. Yeah, I'm familiar with it.
Did you have an occasion on the day? Let me stop. Mr. Bowman, is this what I'm understanding correctly? You want Mr. Lyons to plead for 3 cases, 1 civil infraction and 1 misdemeanor, and dismissing 1?
Yes.
All right, let me draw your attention back to February 12, 2024, around 4:25 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Interville and Burwood. Did you have an occasion on the day to come in encounter with the Detroit Police Department? Mr. Lyons.
I said yes. Can you hear me?
Were you operating a
Can
motor
you
vehicle?
hear me?
I can hear you now. Were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes.
Did the officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes, I didn't have one.
All right. And did you fail to signal, sir?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna find you guilty of the amended count of failure to display $240. I'll find you responsible for the amended count of limited access 1 to 5. I'm not even gonna fine you for that. So $240, sir. When can you pay it?
I can pay it before. What is the date? The day Tuesday. I can catch the bus and come down there and pay it today or tomorrow.
All right. I'll give you to the end of the week to get it together. All right.
Okay.
I pay it at
No
any
problem.
DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload that DivDat app to your phone, or come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. Those are the 2 best ways I can tell you to pay it. If there's nothing further, sir, have a very good day and best of luck to you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Miss Harris, do you have anybody?
Good.
Mr.
Hello.
Mr. Gistinall. This is the city of Detroit versus Mark Anthony Gistinall, case number SP 144-56851. Wait a minute. I have case numbers there. What's your date of birth, Mr. Gistinall? Mr. Gistinall,
Yes, Your Honor.
what's your date of birth?
January 2nd, 1990.
January 2nd, 1990. The city of Detroit versus Mark Anthony Gistinall, case number SP 1520812, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Sharika Harris, on behalf of Mr. Gistinall, please state your name for the record.
Mark Anthony Gistinall, Jr.
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
Enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Will give your client a $0 bond. Go ahead, Ms. Harris. I'll tell you this, he's got two civil infractions, one expired plate, the other one disregard the red signal that he let it go into default. So he owes 204 and 222 for those. What's the resolution?
Considering those are from March of 24, could we set aside those defaults so that we could
It's
enter?
not back too far. It's more than 90 days. What is the reason? What is the reason he didn't take care of the stuff?
John, I'm normally on top of all my tickets at the time I was working in a job I had, driving a truck. They wouldn't, well, my guys kept calling off and I couldn't make it. And when I came down here to reschedule, they told me downstairs they couldn't find the tickets so that I can go in there and place the bond to have them, resurface or, heard again.
Yeah, so it's not gonna come back.
We had a resolution that would have encompassed those, Your Honor, but I guess we would ask the court.
You just told me that it just doesn't have a real valid reason for me to set it aside. He needs to have just that I forgot or I'm working too hard. That doesn't negate the responsibility.
Well, Your Honor, he also indicated that he came to the court, but they couldn't. He's indicating they couldn't find the information for him to post a bond to have them heard.
Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. He came to the court after they went into default, and he's going to ask whatever the magistrate was to set the matters aside. And I'm assuming he's going to give the same reason he just gave the court.
I think he would have had to post a monetary bond, which he was willing to do, but he couldn't do that through no fault of his own.
But what I'm saying is, it's like no legal reason that he missed it in the first place. So likelihood, even if he posted that bond, or filed a motion to set aside the default, they probably would have not granted it anyway.
Understood.
I mean, you just tell me you forgot, or you're too busy, you're at work. I mean, I get it. You are. Everybody's got to go to work. Some people don't, but you still have the obligation. Is the court rules say that you have to have good cause. All right, what's going to be the resolution?
We would ask the court to confirm the status of his license, Your Honor.
Run his driver's license, please. All right, let's pass the matter. 313-740-1144. You're gonna have to hang up one device. I'm gonna put you out on one of them. Press *6 to unmute yourself, please. Why is Charles Lyon still here? License is valid.
And he also has the insurance that covers that time frame, so there was a recommendation to dismiss that.
All right. Back on the record with Gistinov, cases are going to be dismissed for providing valid documentation. I'll waive the warrant fee. All right, if there's nothing further, sir, have a very good day. That's up to you.
Two things, Your Honor. May I have a copy of the order for today? And is there any other matters I need to go downstairs and clear up?
For the first thing, you can either print out an ROA online, or you can come down to the court and you can get a printout of what transpired.
I'm here. I'm literally outside your door, Your Honor.
Okay, come on in. We can get that, and we can get you that. And then you asked for the second thing. Is there anything else outstanding? No, I don't see anything else outstanding. And you're junior. I don't see anything else outstanding. Let me look up the.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
He should probably still address those civil infractions that are in default. He may need to go downstairs and pay those since he's already in the building.
Yeah, I mean, what he could do is he could try to see if the magistrate will, I don't know, if he files a written motion, you know, maybe he can try to get some relief on it, but as far as what you tell me is just basically forgot. And it's been you know, over 5 months ago. All right. Have a good day, Mr. Gibson. Now you can come on in and I'll get a copy of it.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, City of Detroit versus Oliver Owens, the second, case number SP 1456687, counts 1 and 2, and Z8093241.
Yes, sir.
Please.
Sharika Harris, on behalf of Mr. Owens, please state your name.
Yes, my name is Oliver Owens II.
All right, good morning to you, sir. Today is the date and time set for, we'll call it the day and time set for the show cause.
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
In our not guilty plea, your client, I'm going to give your client in this matter a $500 personal bond. The rest of the bond is going to be, Mr. Owen, you're going to have to test 1 time per week. It's going to be a $500 personal. No leaving the state.
You said I have.
Yeah, so you're going to have to test. No leaving the state of Michigan, obviously. No drinking during the pendency of this case. I'm going to give you the number to probation. Whenever you're ready.
Yes, sir.
The number is 313.
I'm ready.
313-965-3414. I'm going to mark the file refer to probation. Today is Tuesday. I expect to test this week, and then every week thereafter. You shouldn't have to contact them. They should contact you. I need a good phone number from you, please.
313-544-3122.
3122.
Yes, sir.
All right. Probation should contact. If you don't hear from them, and it's getting toward the end of the week, and you know you haven't tested in anything, you need to get in contact with the court. And we can get somebody to arrange that. But we're going to mark the file need refer to probation. I'll also mark the file need appointed attorney. And if you come back any missed, diluted, or positive tests for alcohol. This is, I don't see what the allegation is, and I'm assuming it's alcohol. If I find the file, when we find the file, if I see something different, we'll amend the bond accordingly, make the bond reflect accordingly. If you come back with positive, missed, or diluted tests, we're gonna up the ante on the bond. You understand that?
Yes, sir. So just let me be clear because it was just kind of breaking up a little bit. So how long is my probation period?
You're not on probation, you're on bond. I'm giving you a probation officer to facilitate the testing. They're gonna oversee the testing. The day is Tuesday. I expect you to have the test in before next week, by this week, or the end of this week, and every week thereafter until there's some sort of amendment to it or the case is closed out. If I find that testing reflects that you're positive, meaning you're still drinking, or diluted, meaning that you have too much water in your system and they could not get a proper sample, or that if anything was missed, we'll up the ante on that bond. So that may be either raising it and putting a cash bond on you, or whatever the court determines necessary to keep the public safe and ensure your return to court. No leaving the state of Michigan without the court's permission, and obviously no drinking during the pendency of this case. You understand?
Yes, sir. So will I have another trial date or?
You have a pre-trial date coming up, October the 7th, 2024 at 8:30. I've marked the file. Need appointed counsel. I got your number down here. I need you to answer the calls you don't recognize, because one of those calls hopefully is that appointed attorney. If you don't hear from that appointed attorney by October 7th, we're gonna get one appointed to you on the spot, okay?
Yes, sir.
Any other questions, Mr. Owens?
No. So once I call 965-3414, I just let them know who I am, set up the test, and that's good, right?
Again, you shouldn't have to call them. They should call you. I just gave you that number because if you get down to the end of the week, you know what the court wants you to do, then you can either contact them, contact the court, Zoom back in, and let us know. Because I don't want to come to the time where October 7th and you say, nobody ever called me. I want you to be proactive if you don't hear from them. But they shouldn't have, you shouldn't have to do anything at this point except for answering those calls.
Yes, sir.
All right. So you know how to get in contact with us, and then you know how to get in contact with probation. Let's make sure you have a test this week and every week thereafter, all right?
Yes, sir. So it's just the test once a week, right?
Once a week.
Until the trial.
Or until there's some sort of resolution. Or
not a problem.
Sometimes people have done very good on bond, and they'll have their attorney come in here and make a motion to reduce it or something like that. And I always consider those depending on how their client does.
Yes, sir. One last question and I'm out your hair. My license, is it still, I know it's still valid. I know when I got stopped, they actually confiscated my actual license. When will I be able to get that back, or how does that process work?
You probably won't see another picture license. If your license is still valid, you'll have to use that during the pendency of this case until it gets closed out. If your license somehow becomes invalid and gets suspended, then you wouldn't be expected to be able to get a license at that point until you resolve this case. So if that license is good, you would use that paper. You want us to check the license for you?
No, you don't have to because I do have the permit which states that it is good. So it's no need for that. I just wanted to know if I was.
So as long as you keep it good, it should be good. You'll have to use that piece of paper as your license.
Yes, sir. So as of right now, I don't have any fines to pay.
No.
Thank you.
All right. If there's nothing further, Mr. Owens, have a very good day. I wish you the best of luck. And you're free to leave.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You as well. Mr. DiMaggio.
Hello, Judge.
Yeah, I set a trial date for November the 18th for Lovely.
Okay. Thank you, Judge.
All right, be good. Have a good day.
Yeah, take care. Thanks for your patience.
And counsel, there is no video.
Oh. Okay.
There's no video.
All right. Well, thank you. So I won't have to request that, but all right. Thank you.
All right, have a good day.
You too.
Let's go. What happened to Gibbs? He was here. He came in. Is Gibbs out there? That would be Miss. All right, Lunguski. Your defendant never appeared. Good. Okay. Good. So you be safe out there. Have a good day.
Thank you, Your Honor. You as well.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, officer.
Marvin Gibbs was outside. He walked in. He was online for some time.
Your Honor, I was assigned to him, but I never got to talk to him.
Okay. Ask Officer Taylor. I've asked Officer Thomas, is Gibbs still outside?
She's not in the court. Yeah.
Yeah, you can. Okay, Ms. Robinson.
Yes, Judge.
Is your client good to go?
Yes, Your Honor. I gave all the information to Prosecutor Bowman.
You have anything further for the court?
No, Your Honor.
All right, you're free to leave. If it's,
Thank you.
have a great rest of your day.
You too. Thank you.
I don't see her or anybody else.
Okay, all right, well, just, I don't know how he showed up.